Pondicherry is located besides 162 kilometers south from Chennai, which is the capital of Tamil Nadu. It is a city of southeast India at the Bay of Bengal coast, exactly from southwest of Chennai, which consists of four former French coastal settlements. The Union Territory of Pondicherry encompasses an area of only 480 square kilometers town, and its villages cornering 290 square kilometers, surrounded by the South Arcot district. From time to time, unlike the other parts of India, Pondicherry too became the victim of foreign invaders. At the beginning of 16th century, Portuguese expanded their influences in this region by establishing a factory. Later the Dutch ruled for a short period, which soon overtaken by French rulers. Pondicherry, as we know now, became wide known on the arrival of the French on February 4th, 1673. 20 years after, in 1643, the town became the property of the Dutch before belonging to France in 1699 with the Traité de Ryswick. François Martin, who was appointed administrator following the Traité of Ryswick, restored stability to Pondicherry and developed the town. Dumas, that succeeded him, followed the principles created by François Martin. During approximately 250 years, Pondicherry was quite a calm town, except during the Carnatic Franco-English Wars led by Dupleix and Cleve. The French War Memorial is a sign of struggle between Anglo-French War in subcontinent. This monument shows the remembrance of the people who contributed in war as a French army. This statue reminds the contribution of Indian French armymen in the war and the elegant tribute to the uniform. The statue of François Dupleix is Pondicherry's tribute, whose able governorship came to an end in 1764. Dupleix came on a voyage to India in 1715, and after Dumas, in 1742 he was appointed as Governor General of all French establishment, with his ambition to acquire more territories, which results as Carnatic Franco-English War in India. La Place du Gouvernement is a brilliant example of town planning in Pondicherry. Comprising the 18th century Palais du Gouvernement, now the Raj Nivas, is the house of Governor General of Union Territory of Pondicherry. It is the center stage of politics since 300 years, which is situated at the main boulevard area locally known as the White Town. The main monument of Pondicherry, which is also known as Sign of Pondicherry, with statue on its top and long pillars, which has been a great example of French architecture. It is situated at the middle of a well-tended garden. Since olden times, is the main spot of tourist attraction. This beautiful garden reflects the nature and the art of this city. Some exquisitely monolithic pillars brought to Pondicherry from the Chinchi fort after its capture in 1751 adorn the place. Just opposite to garden is the old tribunals now housing the Legislative Assembly, along with a neat three-sided lineup of other handsome buildings. with the water monuments at the center. The statue of Joan of Arc, a lasting triumphant image of the heroic French damsel Jeanne d'Arc, is frozen in marble within the garden laid out in front of L'Église de Notre-Dame des Anges. L'église de Notre-Dame des Anges in Rue is notable for its history of existence and its architecture. It's locally known as in Tamil as Capscoville or the Church of the Capuchins with a statue of angels in front. It's known for its mansarde, which uses the finest of limestones mixed with albumen of egg, making for a texture identical to that of white marble. A French engineer, Louis Guerre, built the fourth one in 1852. It's a great French structure of its kind which is modeled on the Basilica at Lourdes in southern France. The first one did not survive longer, as well as the second one got totally destroyed by the British in 1761. The third one exists just 50 meters to the southwest of it. L'église de Notre-Dame de la Conception Immaculée on Cathedral Street was first built in 1692. It is situated on Mission Street. It has full of beautiful architectural works of French statues on its top. It took its present shape, which we see now, was in 1791. Sri Manakula Vinayak Temple, which is located right behind the Raj Nivas in Pondicherry town. The Ganesha temple has an interesting aside. A neighboring Frenchman, finding the place of worship of nuisance, made several futile attempts to do away with the deity. Still, it kept reappearing. Convinced, he turned an active believer. The elephant named Lakshmi, which stands at the entrance of the temple, bless each worshippers. Sri Aurobindo Ashram is one of the most famous ashram in the world. Sri Aurobindo began the practice of yoga in 1905, and after 5 years he moved to Pondi from Bengal. And during his 40 years here, he worked out a new system of mind development which he called Integral Yoga. Madame Mira Richard, a French painter sculptor who had followed the same path on her own, joined him later. She is now known as the Mother. In 1926, they together founded an ashram where his belief, all life is yoga, could be put into practice. On her birthday each year, 1 lakh of people coming around from the world. Men and women meditate with their eyes fixed on the marble samadhi. The Canal Street is the main division of locally known White Town, and the rest boulevard area where most of the buildings have made on French style. These buildings make us realize the presence of French culture in this small city. The BWD buildings is also one of the oldest building in Pondicherry. The French colonial period was also used as travaux publics buildings. In 1826, the Royal College of Pondicherry was founded on the orders of Governor de Bassin. It is one of the oldest of 430 affiliated French academics institutions in 152 countries, and perhaps the only French medium school in India. A three-location house in historical buildings in the old city of Pondicherry.
The French school in Pondicherry is not the only one in the world. There are 452 French schools in Pondicherry in the world, and Pondicherry is one of the oldest ones. It's a school of 182 years old, and this global system of the French lycée is very important because the students who is in France or in other country can join other system of education. So we want to give a special education in science to Indian and other nationalities speaking English students to have the best of the science university or engineering college in France, in India and in other countries. So the French lycée is also very good lycée. He has very good results for the examination. We are doing the work not only in the lycée, but also we are working with the universities of Pondicherry and Indian University, IIT for example. We are going to IIT next week, and we are working with the best school in France.
This is the beautiful handwork made by the students of Lycée Français.
Je suis en sixième et je suis dans cette classe et je travaille sur les fils de fer, sur les ailes, sur et tout ça. Et ça c'est mon frère. Il est pas encore dans cette classe. Quelque chose. Moi je suis en CM2. Je suis pas encore dans cette classe. Je ne sais pas encore faire des visages avec du fil de fer et des glaces. Et puis.
These classical paintings hanging on the wall tells the history and culture of French establishment in the small city. As quoted by the country's Prime Minister of Independent India, Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru, he stated as window open to France.
One of the main assets of the Lycée Français of Pondicherry is its interculturality. There are not only students from India, not only students from France, but also students from many different countries. And Pondicherry, being an international little town, and Auroville also having a lot of nationality, more than 43 nationalities, creates a unique environment to interact and to learn about multiculturality and interculturality.
Here in Lycée, 86% of students are French and the rest are Indians attracted to the French teaching system, and the last 2% of French-speaking students of diverse nationalities from 3 continents. There are many French NGO institutes which is mainly working for the street children of Pondicherry. This NGO institute is among one of them which is taking care of it.
This Kripa Seva Trust and this Resident Trusted Act and this works for street children. Mainly concentrates on rehabilitation work for these children. And these children are a mixture of orphanages and non-orphanages. Few children are going to school and most of them are here receiving informal education. There are 4 staff, Ms. Rosie, Ms. Telameri and Sister Aloysius, the head of this institution, and there's a caretaker.
They are providing to the students are able to stand by themselves till +2 so that they can be on their own way, they can lead a nice life, and they are providing all the facilities, so the children are happy to be here. Some children they have gone home but they will be coming back.
Donc l'idée est venue, donc on a soutenu depuis ce jour l'association Enfants de tout pays. On a envoyé donc des dons, on a fait du commerce équitable, on a fait des bols de riz pour récupérer de l'argent qu'on a envoyé ici. Et donc l'aboutissement, c'est ce déplacement avec ces 11 filles. C'était super, déjà rien que de préparer. Donc, ça fait 1 an qu'on a préparé ce voyage. Et puis maintenant, nous voilà ici, c'est extraordinaire. On n'y croit pas, on a l'impression qu'on rêve.
Donc une expérience inoubliable. Donc toute la préparation, ça consistait à préparer des panneaux, à aller chercher des financements. Donc les filles ont soutenu le projet auprès des collectivités locales, des entreprises. Elles ont récupéré donc beaucoup de fonds. Et puis ici, une très très bonne expérience. Il y a plusieurs membres du groupe qui souhaitent revenir en Inde les prochaines années pour continuer à soutenir la maison de Clara.
These are the French lycée students who come from France to help these children, and since long they are contributing directly or indirectly to this kind.